There's a bare bone swinging in a hallway light, casting doubt on another sleepless night. Walls don't talk, but they know the proof. They've heard every crack in this roof. Used to fill this place, now it's just echoes I can't erase. I run my hand across your side, just cold sheets where you used to lie. There's no more fight left to untangle, no more lies left to soothe. Just me standing in the silence with a cold, empty truth. It's a cold, empty truth, cutting clean and slow, colder than the wind that blows. No soft excuse, no gentle lie, just a reason why. Every word we never said lingers heavy in my head. I can't outrun, can't dispute this cold, empty truth. There's a crack in the mirror by the sink, splits my face when I try to think. One side blames, one side begs, both just dragging broken legs. I used to say we'd be alright, even when we'd scream and fight. Now alright feels far away, like something kids would say. I told myself love would bend, that broken things could mend, but time just pulled the curtain loose and showed the cold, empty truth. It's a cold, empty truth, hard and plain, like standing naked in the rain. No thunder left, no tears to prove, just nothing left to lose. Every promise we once swore is a ghost behind that door. No mercy left to die to lose this cold, empty truth. Maybe I loved you wrong, maybe I stayed too long, maybe we were built to break under every choice we'd made. I remember how your hand fit so perfect in my hand. Now I can't even recall if we were real at all. And I don't offer comfort now, it just takes a silent bolt, leaves me face to face uncool with a cold, empty truth. Morning let memory tell its tale. If love was ever bulletproof, it wouldn't end in truth. Under a sky so wide and uncool, I live with a cold, empty truth. Here's a chill in these walls I can't explain, like winter settled in my veins. The fire we built don't burn no more, just cold gray ashes on the floor. Your sweater's hanging on the chair, still holding shape like you were there. But touch it now, it don't respond, just fabric where your heat is gone. I used to wake to skin on skin, now I wake to frost within. I lost the walls somewhere in the night, between your silence and our last fight. It slipped away without a sound, left me on frozen ground. Every kiss turned into breath of smoke, every promise slowly broke. Now I'm holding on to what it was worth, but I lost the warmth. The window fog don't blur no more, no two shadows by the door. The bed's too big, the sheets too cold, like they forgot the way we'd fold. Your laughter used to heat this place, like sunlight resting on my face. Now even noon feels dim and pale, like summer packed up and bailed. I stack up wood, I strike the flame, but nothing ever feels the same. I lost the warmth deep in your eyes, somewhere between truth and lies. It faded slow, then all at once, like love that lost its pulse. My hands remember how you'd fit, but memory ain't fire, it's counterfeit. I'm standing here in a world reborn, and I lost the intertwined beneath the sky. They don't know how fast it fades, how quick the fire can betray. I rub my palms, I breathe in deep, but cold is something that don't sleep. It curls around my ribs at dawn, reminds me everything is gone. I lost the warmth, I feel it clear in every lone gonna rest. I trade my pride, my soul, my worst to find that warmth. For I lost the warmth, soft and slow. Watched it fade like evening glow, from burning bright to dying spark. We let it slip into the dark. Now I sit by a dying flame, calling softly out your name. If love's a fire we couldn't nurse, then losing you's my quiet curse. Under a sky so wide and cold, I lost the warmth. There's a low lamp burning in the corner of my room, throwing tight shadows like they know I'm coming unglued. The night leans heavy on a cracked window pane, whispers your name in a cold, thin rain. My guitar's got rust where my fingers used to pray for a little bit of mercy at the end of every day. But mercy don't answer, it just lets it go. And sadness, sadness sings slow. Oh, sadness sings slow, like a train down a broken line, dragging my heart through the wreckage of time. Every note falls low, every word cuts close, like a goodbye nobody chose. Yeah, the radio cries in a minor tone, but it don't feel as blue as being here alone. When the lights go down and the truth shows, sadness, sadness sings slow. There's a half-empty bottle on the table by my hand, tastes like the promises we couldn't understand. I drink to forget, but I remember you more in the silence hanging heavy by the door. Your footsteps faded like a dying refrain, left a hollow echo running circles in my brain. Love burned fast, left ashes in the snow. Now sadness, sadness sings slow. Oh, sadness sings slow, like a river out of tune, rolling through the ruins of a worn-out moon. Every teardrop's late, every breath moves cold, like a story already told. Yeah, I call your name, but the night won't care. It just lays its darkness everywhere. When the last hope bends and finally lets go, sadness, sadness sings slow. I try to outrun that lonesome sound, but it waits for me when the sun goes down. It sits right beside me, calm and close, like it's the only friend I know. If loving you was a losing game, I'll still play it back just the same. 'Cause even the hurt feels better than this empty space I'm living in. There's a cold wind humming through the cracks in the wall. Sounds like your voice in the midnight call. I reach for the phone, but I already know some things don't come back once they go. The clock keeps ticking like it's got no shame, counting every second since you changed. And every hour just lets me know sadness, sadness sings slow. Oh, sadness sings slow, like a last call blues, with nothing left to win and nothing left to lose. Every chord bends deep, every string feels tight, like it's breaking in the night. Yeah, the dawn might rise, but it won't heal this kind of hurt you only feel when love walks out and leaves you low. Sadness, sadness sings slow. Oh, it sings so slow, through the dust of what we used to know. And I'm still here with a heart half closed, while sadness, sadness sings slow. Sadness sings slow. Sadness sings slow. The night drifts heavy over empty street. My shadow follows with worn out feet. The rain keeps falling like my quiet cries. I speak to no one beneath these dark skies. Every heartbeat echoes in a hollow room. I search for a whisper, but it's drowned in gloom. I stay with the blues, never let me go. A lonely companion through the ebb and flow. I stay with the blues, they know me by name. Burning in silence, they fan my pain. Clock keeps ticking, but I stand still. Memories linger against my will. The lights are fading like the hope I knew. Every corner whispers, I'm still with you. Every sigh's a story I can't confide. The ghosts of heartache, they walk by my side. I stay with the blues, they never let me go. A lonely companion through the ebb and flow. I stay with the blues, they know me by name. rescue me tonight. I've worn the darkness like a second skin. If love left me, I'll embrace the fight. In the arms of sorrow, I begin again. I stay with the blues, they never let me go. A lonely companion through the ebb and flow. I stay with the blues, they know me by name. Burning in silence, they fan my flame. I stay with the blues. I stay through the night. I stay. I'll never walk away. There's a black sky leaning on my window pane. No stars tonight, just a whisper of rain. Street light flickers like a dying plea, throwing long shadows over me. I got a suitcase full of broken days, old regrets and unpaid ways. I try to walk where the light might be, but the darkness keeps calling me. I hear it low, like a distant drum, every time the evening comes. Oh, darkness calls me, soft and slow, like a voice I've always known. It wraps around my weary mind, leaves a fragile light behind. Every hope I try to hold turns to ash and hands gone cold. No matter how far I try to flee the darkness, it calls me. There's a photograph I keep face down, of better days in a better town. Shines like a morning sun from a life that's dead and gone. I remember how you held my hand, said, baby, I believe you can. But belief feels thin as smoke to me when the dark keeps calling me. I try to pray, I try to change, but now I don't care about a man's shame. Oh, darkness calls me deep and wide, like a restless tide I can't outride. It hums my name in a minor key, plays a lonesome tune for me. Every dream I let slip by comes back as a long goodbye. No matter what, the darkness calling me. The clock ticks loud like a warning bell, counting down this private hell. I pour one more, let it burn, watching pages never turn. I see your face in the mirror's frame, but it don't answer when I say your name. Just hollow eyes staring back at me, while the darkness calls me. Oh, darkness calls me, cold and near, whispering things I don't wanna hear. It says lay down, stop the fight, you were born for the night. Every spark I try to spark gets swallowed whole inside the dark. No matter how hard I try to be free, the darkness, it calls me. Oh, it calls me low, it calls me deep, and every promise I couldn't keep. From the love I lost to the man I've been, it pulls me back again and again. So I sit with the night till the morning bleeds, with a heart that doubts and a soul that pleads. If there's redemption in what I see, it's hiding from a man like me, under a sky that won't set me free. The darkness calls me.
Silver moon hanging low and wide, spilling pale red outside. Shadows stretch down empty streets, dragging sorrow at my feet. Neon signs flicker tired and weak, like broken promises we couldn't keep. I pull my coat up around my pride, let the midnight take my side. There's a whisper riding on the breeze, sounds like you saying please. But when I turn, there's no one there, just cold blue light and empty air. It's blues under moonlight, slow and deep, the kind of hurt a man can't sleep. Every step echoes your name, every star looks just the same. From the river shine to the barroom fight, I'm drowning in blues under moonlight. There's a corner bar still open late, where lonely hearts negotiate. Bartender nods like he understands, slides the glass into my hands. The jukebox hums a low regret, a melody I can't forget. Your laughter used to fill this room, now it's perfume and fade into. I trace sky, counting dreams as they drifted by. You said forever felt so close, now forever's just a ghost. Maybe I let my temper speak, maybe your silence grew too deep. Somewhere between the wrong and right, we lost our fire to the night. Your face in my mind, soft and cruel and hard to find. I see your eyes in every gleam, floating through this broken dream. The river rolls without a care, carrying secrets through the air. I toss my wishes in its flow, but they sink too fast, too slow. There's frost forming on my hole, hanging by a thinning rope. Still I wander, still I fight with these blues under moonlight. It's blues under moonlight, cold and white, with nowhere left for me to hide. Every heartbeat keeps the time of a love that crossed the line. From trembling lips to silent nights, from reckless wrongs to fading rights. I gave my all, I lost the fight. Now it's blues under moonlight. Oh, the moon keeps shining bright, like it don't know wrong from right. But it sees a man undone, standing where he used to run. So let it glow on my regret, on every promise I forget. If morning comes, it won't feel right. I belong to blues under moonlight, under silver skies so wide. I walk alone with blues under moonlight. There's a hollow in this house tonight, where your laughter used to lie. Curtains sway in a restless breeze, like they're waving you goodbye. Your coffee cup still by the sink, lipstick fading on the rim. I let the water run too long, just to drown the thought of him, the man I was before you left, before the silence came. Now every room just holds its breath and whispers out your name.
It's a broken love refrain playing over in my brain. Same sad line, same old pain, like a slow and falling rain. Every chord we used to know sounds different now. It's hanging low, I can't escape the sound it makes. This broken love refrain. I walk these streets we used to own, neon lights and midnight bars, still alive with reckless hearts, but mine's just counting scars. There's a jukebox in the corner booth where we carved our secret truth. Now it hums a lonesome tune about a love that lost its youth. I try to tell myself it's done, that time will dull the strain, but time just turns the volume up on that same old aching chain. It's a broken love refrain, circling like a slow train. Every memory remains beating hard against my veins. We had fire in our hands, now it's ash I can't command. I hear it over and over again, the broken love refrain. Maybe I held on too tight, maybe you let go too soon, maybe we were just two shadows underneath the same cold moon. I give my pride, I give my name, just to quiet down this pain. But pride don't buy back yesterday, and tears don't change the rain. Like vinyl worn and thin, skips right where we fell apart, and drops the needle in again. Your voice still trembles in my head, soft as smoke and twice as gone. Says we tried, we did our best, but that don't help, it don't. I sleep with one eye open wide, listen for your knock, but all I hear is emptiness ticking on the clock. It's a broken love refrain, slow and heavy as a chain, no bright chorus to sustain, just a low and steady pain. Every promise that we made fades but never fully fades. I'm singing what we couldn't mend, this broken love refrain. Oh, it rises, then it falls, echoing through empty halls. From the first kiss to the end, it plays again and plays again. I give anything to change that last goodbye we couldn't tame, but all that's left to remain is this broken love refrain. So let it play real soft and slow, like a truth I've come to know. Some loves don't die, they just remain as a quiet, endless stream under a sky that won't explain. I live inside that broken love refrain.
floor, sneaking in through a cracked back door. Coffee's cold in a chip white cup, like the words we said when we gave up. Your chair still pulled from the table's edge, like you're coming back, but you never did. I keep the house just like you left it. Guess some habits don't know when to quit. But I don't shout your name into the night, don't curse the dark, don't start a fight. I miss you quiet, like a low, slow song that plays in the background all night long. No broken glass, no wild goodbye, just a steady ache I can't deny. It don't make a sound, don't draw a crowd, ain't the kind of hurt that cries out loud. It just sits with me in the pale moonlight. I miss you quiet. Your perfume's faded from the bedroom air, but I still find traces everywhere, in folded sheets and window rain, in the silence calling out your name. I pass your side of the bed each night, careful not to turn on the light, like I'm afraid I might just see the ghost of what we used to be. I don't break down, don't lose control, just carry this weight in my bones. I miss you quiet, deep and low, like a river that don't let it show. No crashing waves, no stormy sky, just a current I can't outride. It moves through me soft and slow, in every place we used to go, from crowded streets to neon lights. I miss you quiet. Sometimes I think I hear your key turn gentle in the lock for me. I hold my breath, I almost smile, then it's just the wind a while. If loving you was a simple sin, why's the silence so loud within? I'd rather fight, I'd rather bleed, than sit with what we couldn't be. Friends ask me if I'm doing fine, I say yeah, just taking my time. They don't see the way I stall when your shadow hits the wall. I don't beg heaven for relief, don't drown my sorrow in my grief. I just let it settle in, like dust upon my skin. I miss you quiet, without a sound, like footsteps fading underground. No last dramatic scene to play, just you slowly slipping away. It's in the way the evening falls, in empty frames on empty walls, in every truth I try to fight. I miss you quiet, oh, I miss you quiet, soft and slow, like a truth I already know. No thunder rolls across the sky, just a tight and steady sigh, when the whole world sleeps at night.
my door tonight, like it knows I ain't been sleeping right. Streetlight flickers through the blinds, cuts thin shadows across my mind. Got your memory hanging on a nail, like an old cold worn pail. I try to shake it loose, let it lie, but it answers back with a long, low cry. Oh, it's a long, low cry, rolling through my chest like a tired train that won't find rest. Every breath I take feels slow and dry, drowned in a long, low cry. It hums in the dark where your love used to be, a hollow ache that won't set me free. From midnight's truth to morning's light, I live with a long, low cry. Your picture's face down on the floor, can't bear to see that smile no more. But even turned away from me, you're louder than you used to be. Whiskey burns, but it don't erase the ghost of your touch on my shaking face. I drink to numb, but I can't deny it just sinks deeper, that long, low cry. Yeah, it's a long, low cry, heavy and thin, like a broken hymn with no way in. Every note bends till it nearly dies in a long, low cry. I call your name to an empty room. It echoes back like a silent doom. From the tears I hide to the ones I can't dry, I'm chained to a long, low cry. I remember your laugh in the summer heat, barefoot dancing in the street. We were young and wild and sure, thought our love was something pure. But love can turn and lose its way, like blue skies fading into gray. Now all that's left when hope runs dry is this lonesome sound I can't deny. The clock ticks loud like it's keeping score of every time I walked out the door. Every harsh word I let you hear still rings sharp and clear. If I could trade this pride for peace, I'd beg this hurting heart to cease. But regret don't bargain, it just complies with that long, low cry. Oh, it's a long, low cry, deep and wide, like a river of sorrow I can't outride. Every dawn breaks pale and shy over a long
fall slow and deep. I gave my promises I couldn't keep. If healing comes, it's passing by. It don't stop for a long, low cry. Yeah, the world moves on, but I stay tied to a sound I can't push aside. Under a cold, unanswering sky, I fade in a long, low cry. Morning crawls in like it's scared of what it'll find. Gray light hanging from a guilty sky. I've been awake since the night turned cold, talking to ghosts I can't let go. There's a mirror on the wall with a stranger's face. I sunk deep in a tired disgrace. He looks like me, but I suppose he's just a man my sorrow chose. I tried to stand, tried to shake this way, but the floor feels nailed to my mistakes. Oh, my soul won't rise. It's heavy as stone, buried beneath what I should have known. Every prayer falls flat, every tear runs dry, like heaven closed its tired eyes. I reach for light, but it hides in the night, leaves me wrestling shadows I can't fight. No matter how hard I try, my soul won't rise. There's a photograph face down on the shelf. I can't look at you, can't face myself. Your smile still burns through paper in time, like a soft confession of a better life. I remember how your fingers trace little maps of hope across my face. Now all I trace are cracks in the ceiling, counting the cost of what I'm feeling. I told myself I'd be alright, but the dark keeps winning every fight. Oh, my soul won't rise. Yeah, it drags me high, chained to regret in a restless mind. Every promise I broke still echoes loud, like thunder hiding in a cloud. I call your name, but it don't reply, just fades away like a last goodbye. No matter how long the night survives, my soul won't rise. church bells down the street, ringing out mercy I can't keep. They say time heals and love forgives, but time don't care how a broken man lives. There's a road back to your door, I can't find it anymore. I walk in circles through my doubt, every way it feels like a way out. Outside hums a low in me, like it knows about the wreck I've been. It rattles the glass, it shakes the frame, but it can't shake loose this ache and shame. I used to believe in second chances, in reckless hearts and slow dances. Now belief feels thin as smoke, another fragile thing I broke. My soul won't rise, it stays down low in the wreckage of what I let go. Every sunrise feels the same, just another light without a flame. I reach for hope, but it slips through like everything I had with you. I trade tomorrow for one more try, but my soul won't rise. So I sit with the dawn and let it pass, watch my reflection in the glass. If redemption's somewhere in these skies, it ain't found in these tired eyes. Till something breaks or something gives, I'll carry this weight as long as I live under a heaven cold and wide. My soul